Reckless talk. Son of a Gustin. Hey, reckless talk. But I got expensive habits. Don't step in salt.
All right, people, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Dom from Kenya Goodness TV, and we are back again with another video. This is our match preview. It's Sheffield versus Arsenal. So this one game that I'm not really sure how I want to approach it. I don't want to be overconfident in owing to the fact we went past Sheffield. The first leg at Emirates. Nketiah scored a hat trick. We went over these games. We just dominated these games. We beat them 5-6 actually. We beat them 6-0. So
our head-to-head record is good.
Yeah, part of me, but is confident. But part of me is also also have that PTSD thing of these relegation teams. These relegation teams always have our number, especially
Sheffield can be stubborn. So
yes, Sheffield can be stubborn.
We just need to treat them with respect.
Yes,
and then improve the goal difference, because goal difference looks like it might play a bigger role this season. Because Man City is not that much on form. Liverpool was on form, but they have so many injuries. So I think for us to be in a better position, we need to create the gap of goal difference as much as we can.
Oh yes.
Because now with the Champions Leagues coming and all that, yeah, we can improve our goal difference.
Yeah. But anyway, it's quite an interesting game. Looking at it, one thing that makes this game very, very interesting for me, especially, is the fact that Thomas Partey is going to be back for this game. Mikel mentioned it. I think for the past 2 games, in fact, I expected to see him in the Newcastle game. For some reason, I didn't see him. But
can I tell you the calculation he was doing?
Yeah.
You see, the other games when we used to win 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, they were risky. If we lost concentration, it can end up 2-2 or even losing the game. But you see, when you win 5-0, 4-0, now you have room to breathe. So since these games are not that important, the points are important, then he was saying he was controlling the load management. There's no use of putting in Partey so quick and then the important games. Because remember, we have Champions League. Right? And the important games, there's a Man City game for Premier League later. I think it will be in April, whatever, but you have a game with Man City. Right? So
yeah,
the coach is weighing and seeing, is it so important? If he gets a few minutes with Sheffield, what's the next game after Sheffield?
I think we're going for international break. I think
no. There's another game. No, is it Man City? Just check. What's the next game after Sheffield? Because there's 2 games and then the international break.
I'm surprised. Chelsea. No, is it Chelsea?
It's Chelsea.
It should be Chelsea. If I'm not wrong. Because the 31st of March. The 31st of March, you actually have
home or away. Home or away.
It's home. It's home. Remember, the first time we drew these guys was at Stamford Bridge. So I think it's but Kwame, if I'm not wrong, I think it's Kwame actually right. Brentford. It's Brentford. So it's Sheffield. Brentford. It's Sheffield, Brentford, the international break. Then you have Chelsea, and then you have Man City.
Yeah. So and Brentford is away or at home?
Brentford, let me see. Brentford, that should be home. That should be home, actually.
Good. So Brentford, at least I think we can show them, because I think they cost us problems last time, but I think we can thrash them. So if we can beat Brentford and Sheffield and create a good goal difference,
yes,
and use those games games to give a few minutes, so that when the business end of the Champions League and the Premier League come, Partey is now fit. Timber can now come in and play maybe 10-20 minutes, because I think he's preparing Timber for pre-season. If he can play a few minutes to help a game, assuming a game we are winning and we put him in for the last 20 minutes, that
Mm.
kind of thing, so that by the time we reach the end of the season, he's ready for preseason. But ACL
Yeah.
injuries are normally very risky. There's no
Yep.
need to risk Jurien Timber and then lose him for another 2 3 months. He misses preseason. We start the season badly again. So they're doing all
Oh
those
yeah.
calculations. All
Right.
those calculations they're doing. But at least I know in as far as Zinchenko and Tomiyasu, they are not very far.
Yep.
Yeah, because it was then I know in the next by the time we're coming back from the international break, we'll have Zinchenko, we'll have Tomiyasu, we'll have Pate, and we'll have Jesus. Those are four.
Yep.
Those are four big players. Big.
Yep.
So yeah, so for me, I just what I'm happy is that now the players now are gathering form. So we are ready. We are good to go. We're very good to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite an interesting game. I mean, so let me just ask, what would be your score predictions by the for this game? I mean, are you confident to say that we might go 7-0 or into the far that the way we
Okay.
are playing
Okay.
right now? Remember. Come on, hold just a second. Remember the first time we beat them, we're not really in form, but now we're in form.
And if you see like the games, if you be looking at the games they've played before this game,
Yeah.
Aston Villa beat them 5-0. I don't know. They've just been being thrashed like crazy. So if Aston Villa can beat them 5-0, why can't
Yeah.
we beat them 6-0? For me, you know me what I'm looking at? I'm looking at
Yeah.
goal difference because
Yes.
I have a strong feeling that this Premier League will be won by even as less as 3 points.
Oh yeah, but this
So the
this
goal
Premier League
difference.
by the is
So the
it's
goal difference will be a mega. I see us. There's a likelihood we might drop points. So will Man City. So will Liverpool. But I'm more fearful of Man City than Liverpool. Liverpool is just because they have so many injuries. By the time they recover, they'll have dropped some games. I don't think those kids can play against the Premier League teams for long. Yeah.
yeah, they'll eventually give in, but and that's when I experience, but they just comes in and legs. If you don't have legs, definitely Liverpool, but you never know. It's just a matter of luck.
Yeah, because they
Before
shocked people. They beat Chelsea, but you see, when if you watch
Chelsea,
that game, if you
yeah,
watch that game, Chelsea dominated for 90 minutes.
my goodness, I watched that game and Chelsea is just one of those
So for me, I think
unlucky.
it's the coach.
Yeah,
He messed with them. He should have just kept the same players. The substitutes. It's almost like the way Arsenal is when you put Reece Nelson and Nketiah.
you
The
get yeah.
substitutes were flat. The substitutes were flat, and then the kids ran over them.
Mm,
Yeah, but for 90 minutes, the goalkeeper for Liverpool saved so many chances, and it's not even their number one goalkeeper, but he played
yep,
so well. Yeah,
yep.
so if you didn't watch the game, you might think Liverpool played really well, but for 90 minutes, Chelsea were the better team for 90
Yeah, on
minutes.
100%. I actually watched the game, and to be honest, Chelsea ought to have won that game. They ought to have won that game. For some reason, Liverpool was just lucky. But
They
anyway,
were
for me,
lucky.
yeah, they were lucky. For me, goal. I think this is more of like a goal difference kind of game. But I mean, respect to Sheffield, I don't want to go really overconfident in this game. But going by the track record of the past 5 games we've had, 6-0, 7-0. I think this is
It's
a
not
game that
unheard of because Aston Villa beat them, whatever. Wolves beat them 4-1.
yeah.
Aston Villa beat them 5-0. So if they can beat them and we are better than those two
Yeah.
teams,
Yeah.
I don't see why we can't beat them 6-0. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm also looking for a chance for these guys who are coming from injury to get a few minutes.
Oh
That's
yes.
actually I'm not thinking we're going to lose. I'm actually thinking of can Pate get 20 minutes in that game? Can
Yep.
get another 20 minutes in the Brentford game, so that by the
Yep.
time we have that long 2.5 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks break, he has played 40 minutes
Yep.
in two Premier League games, and then they can work out so that by the time the Champions League comes back and the
Yep.
Premier League, now Partey is raring because imagine the midfield is already very good with Juninho and Rice,
Yep.
right? Now
Yep.
we add Partey. My
Man,
goodness, that's just crazy.
that is, yeah,
That's
that midfield is crazy. So
That
for
is
me, goal
crazy.
prediction, buddy, I think I haven't answered this. So goal prediction, I see a 6-0, buddy. I see a 6-0 for the Arsenal. You guys drop your
Even me,
thoughts
I'm
in the
with you
comment
now.
section.
Just let me
Yeah.
just say 6-0. I don't. I know it's.
Yeah, listen.
I know we sound crazy, but
We sound
since we
crazy, we
started,
sound overconfident.
since we started January,
Yeah.
after the Dubai trip, these people have come with a vengeance. They threw
Yes.
away the Premier League last season. They were kicked out of Carabao Cup and all these other things. So we have the best. Our two best chances are Champions League and Premier League,
Yep.
and we have a very good run. We've been gifted by God a very good run in the Champions League. Like Porto, we can handle at home. In fact,
Mm.
I can't wait for the return leg for Porto. It's fire. I know Ateta has told these
Is
guys
it
revenge. The same
is
revenge we
this
did for Liverpool. Ah,
yeah, yeah. All right.
so
So
so yeah,
sir,
I'm
anyway,
looking forward. Yeah.
yeah. Also looking for, but you guys drop your thoughts in the comment section. So Kwame, next video, predicted lineup or
Okay.
preferred lineup. I'll be seeing you in a bit.
All right. Cheers.
All right. All right.